We know this case has caught the attention of people from New England and beyond. And tonight we are hearing from a juror from Reed's first trial.
And we should note that this is the first on-camera TV interview that any member of the jury has done. And he spoke with our Eli Rosenberg in a story that you will only see again right here on NBC 10 Boston.
Kind of overwhelming at first, and then it got very interesting, and then at the end, kind of disappointing.
You had this front row seat. What do people not understand?
It's difficult for some of the public to understand why we arrived somehow to our conclusion, but it was totally based on the evidence that was provided to us and that we could actually consider.
At the time, there were a couple things during the trial that were a huge deal as it happened on the outset, and I'm wondering, did it resonate with you? One being the testimony of Michael Proctor, the lead investigator, and those texts.
It was very surprising. It was very unprofessional, and at that point, most likely we would discredit or not consider his testimony as strong. Another
big thing was this Google search. How's long to die in the cold?
We didn't believe that there was enough evidence or expertise to kind of indicate that it was reliable. It did not appear, at least to myself, that she intended to commit murder. The other piece, which was the leaving a scene of an accident, also did not appear very clear, and therefore everybody voted for those two charges as not guilty. That second charge, that was the one that was very debated in terms of whether ultimately she did it, became questionable. And now that is where there was reasonable doubt in some minds. Unfortunately, we didn't get clarification early on that we could look at each charge individually and independently of each other. If we had done that, then I don't know where we would be or if we would be talking today.
Do you think there was going to ever be resolution on that second charge?
I honestly believe that there would not have been any resolution because some people had very good arguments, and at that point it was just trying to convince people and change people's beliefs, which would not be possible.
And this was interesting as well. After spending so much time together, the 9-week trial, the deliberations, eating lunch together every single day, this jury still talks all these months later. They have a group chat, they share texts, and Ronald says he will be watching some of Karen Reed's second trial. He wishes those jurors all the luck. In Boston, Eli Rosenberg, NBC 10 Boston.